because very soon you will not be seeing fresh tomatoes like this. So you will need to like preserve a lot of tomato this season, and you will have more than enough fresh tomatoes in December period to cook your Christmas stew as well. There is nothing like having juicy fresh tomatoes. I'm not trying to advertise tomatoes, please. I just love them. I can't just resist it. So let's save money and enjoy the fresh tomatoes. Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. If you are new here, you are welcome. Mousine or Jonathan here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about bread. I just came back from the supermarket and I feel like sharing with you my experience, because yesterday I went to the supermarket, I did my shopping and I didn't want to go out today. I was like, today I'm going to stay at home, relax and do some things. But I just discovered that I didn't have enough bread that will last me for the weekend. So because of that, I went back to the shop. And when I got to the shop, I started buying so many things. I spent the money which I was not supposed to spend. It's not just once. So many times I've been to the shop because of maybe I want to buy bread or maybe fruits or vegetables. So I try to find a way to preserve this bread, fruits and vegetable that will make me not to be going to the shop or to the supermarket all the time. This time it's not too good for us to be running to the shop all the time or public places. We do see a lot of people, maybe because we just want to buy a bread or maybe to buy maybe banana or something, then we'll just go to the shop and start exposing ourselves to danger. So I have come up with the idea of storing bread in my freezer, which I'll be doing. But this weekend I just discovered that I didn't have enough, and I thought it would be good to share with my people. Maybe it will help somebody too. Not only that, it will also help you to save money and save time. Time is money, guys. So if you are interested in knowing this, just keep watching. So guys, these are some of the bread I love so much. I eat bread on daily basis, and no one can talk me out of bread. So don't tell me bread is not healthy. So I'm going to be showing you the bread, like this very one. This bread has no fats, no sugar. This is why I love it. They just have little bit of salt sprinkled on it, and I always remove the salt before eating it. And I make sure I buy them fresh from the oven, hot, and I will keep them in the freezer the same day I bought them. So, and whenever I want to use them, I will just bring them out and they will still look very fresh this way. So I keep them in Ziploc bag. We are going to be packing them together. This is another one I like so much. This is French bread, no sugar, no salt. It's amazing. This you can eat by every meal. I always eat bread after meal. or I use them as breakfast. And this very one, this is brown bread, and this is pumpkin seed. This is pumpkin seed, and they are very, very healthy. So this bread doesn't have sugar, no fats. So I select my bread. I don't just eat every bread. And this is brizzy. Many of you know this brizzy. I love eating brizzy. No fats, no sugar, just salt. And this is also made from Kobe seed. This brown bread, very healthy also. It's made from Kobe seed. And this very one has also no sugar, no fat. This I use for my Sunday breakfast. This very one you can rebake. This is half baked, so you can rebake it and use our sausage for it, like hot dog. I use this one for hot dog on Sunday. And this is what I use for my sandwich. This is also wheat bread. Can you see this? This is wheat bread. This is what I use for my sandwich. Different type of sandwich on daily basis. This is what I use to go to work. And did you see this one very well? Okay, this is what I use for my hot dog on Sunday. This very one, please, if you are watching your weight, do not eat this bread. This is also for sandwich. You can see this sandwich here. This sandwich bread. It's our American sandwich bread. Do not eat this bread when you are watching your weight. This is for my husband. He loves eating it because he said he's not watching his weight. What I want to show you is, because of this bread, I can go to shop, supermarket, okay? Just because of this. So what I do is I buy many of them and I keep them in the freezer just like this. And they can last weeks in the freezer. When you bring them out, they still look fresh like this. Nothing. You see, you will still like smell the freshness. The aroma is still there. The same thing with this very one. I keep in the freezer also. And with this one too, I keep in the freezer. Also with, okay, so like this one I cannot keep in the freezer. I don't keep this in the freezer. So I don't buy this always. I buy this when I go to the shop. So when I have these things in the freezer, I have no reason to go to the shop every day. To the supermarkets or shop, I always call shop because that is what we call it here. So, and this is how I'm going to be showing you how I keep them in the freezer. This is the one I have in the freezer before, for this French bread. This French bread has been in the freezer for like more than 2 weeks. Look at this. Can you see this? It's still very fresh. Just the same thing, the same way it was kept in the freezer. So I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to pack them before keeping them in the freezer. So guys, before I proceed, I want to show you this. You know, when I left for the supermarket this morning, I had in mind to buy just only bread. But when I got there, I saw these fruits and vegetables. and they were looking very attractive. That is the problem I have. Whenever I go to the supermarket, the first place my eye will go to is the veggie section. And even if I didn't plan to buy them, I will still buy, because I love veggies and fruits so much. So I ended up buying these ones today, and these are the things that will make you go to the supermarket every day, even when you don't have the plan to go to the supermarket. So that is the reason why I have decided to be preserving them, so I will not have reason to go to the supermarket every day. And that is the purpose of this video. So I have a video where I showed how to preserve tomato. You can go and watch it. When you preserve them this way, they will last you years, and they will really help you. And the video will show you how to preserve them when they are in season. And if you want me to show you how to preserve things like this, okay, I'll also have a video on how to preserve spring onions and other veggies. And if you want to know how you can preserve things like this, which I have not done, or like this, you just let me know. I have one in the fridge for more than 1 week and it's still looking very fresh. So you just like give me a big thumbs up. Then if I have many like in this video, then I will show how you can preserve things like this, or like this, that will last very long in your fridge. I also have a video down below on how to preserve your carrots. If you've not watched it, you can go and watch it. Preservation of carrots is a game changer. So you can go and watch it. And in case you also want to know how to preserve tomatoes like this without keeping them in the freezer, apart from keeping them in the freezer, which I already have a video down below. If you've not watched it, go and watch it. That is also a game changer. It has helped me a lot. So if you want to know how to preserve them this way, that can last you for like weeks, just give me a thumbs up. I mean, like liking this video, or you can as well leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. Thank you. So if you will want to know how to preserve them this way, let me know in the comment section, because you know the one you can preserve in the freezer is not the same thing like the one you can preserve this way, because at times we will need fresh tomatoes like this. We cannot use the frozen tomatoes for everything. For like salads, I do like using tomato for my salads like this, or by my meal. It's even better for frying of eggs, and some other recipe. So let me know if you want to know how to preserve them this way. So like I said before, I'm going to be keeping this very one and this one for sandwich in the freezer, just like this. I will also keep this very one in the freezer like this. And I'm going to be keeping this outside the fridge. I'm not going to be keeping it inside the fridge. And if you cannot keep your bread in the freezer, do not keep your bread in the fridge. It's not good to keep bread in the fridge. So you can just like get a container and put the bread inside and leave it outside the fridge. It will still be better than fridge. So I'm going to be packing everything here. So this is how I'm going to keep this. I cannot keep this one like this in the freezer because it's too long. But if I have a long zip bag like this, then I can keep it just like this. So I'm going to break it into two, and I will keep it inside the fridge like this. So I'm going to break this one too. If I'm going to be using it today, I will just leave it outside the fridge. For today and tomorrow will go well. So I'm going to be keeping this aside. So and do not overpack them in the bag, because you will want to bring one out at a time. It's not good to bring everything out and let it defrost and keep the remaining one back to the freezer. It's not good that way. So I'm keeping it one this way, because I take one at a time. So I can keep two in one bag if I have enough space. Like this, I have enough space, then I'm keeping two. So in case I don't want to use it two, I will just break one out. The one I want to use, I will bring it out and keep the remaining one immediately back to the freezer. So I will be putting the freezer as well. If you have a bigger Ziploc bag, you can keep like 3 in one bag or 2, but this one is too small. And try to remove, if you have the salty one, you remove the salt, because if you keep it with the salt in the freezer and when it's defrost, the salt is going to be like kind of wet. To make the bread to look wet. So look at this. Some people like eating that salt with the bread, but it's not good for your health. Try as much as possible to avoid salty food. I don't know why they love salt so much and sugar. So I'm going to be adding this very one to this. And they are going to the freezer. And I would like to say thank you for watching, and don't forget to share this video with families and friends. I will see you in my next one. Bye.